Absolutely.
Mr. President, we were talking about the time period between March 21st and April 30th, about the mistakes that you had made and so on. I'm wondering, would you go further than the word mistakes, a word that seems not enough for the American people to understand?
Well, what would you express?
My goodness. All right. Since you've asked me, I think that there are three things that the American people need to hear you say. Number one, that there were more than mistakes made. It may have been a wrongdoing, and yes, a crime may have been committed too. Second, I did abuse the power that I had as the president. And third, I put the American people through 2 years of agony, and for that I apologize. And I know how hard it is for anyone to admit their wrongdoing, especially yourselves. But I just feel that if you don't do this right now, this is something that will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Well, it's true. I made mistakes, horrendous ones. Ones that were not worthy of a president. Ones that did not meet the standards of excellence that I always dreamed of as a young boy. But if you remember, it was a difficult time. I was up against a five-front war, against a partisan media, a partisan House of Congress, a partisan urban committee. But yes, I'll have to admit that there were times that I did not fully meet that responsibility and was under a cover-up, as you call it. Well, for all those times, I have a very deep regret. All those mistakes. I still insist. They were mistakes of the head, not mistakes of the heart. They were my mistakes. And I don't blame anyone else. I brought myself down. I gave them a sword and they stuck it in and they twisted it with relish. Well, I guess if I'd been in their position, I'd have done the same thing.
And the American people?
I let them down. I let down my friends. I let down the country. Worst of all, I let down our system of government and the dreams of all those young people who ought to get into government and now think it's too corrupt. I let down the American people, and I have to live with that burden the rest of my life. My political life is over.